Hello and welcome to Big Bore Knife and Gear. Today on the channel we have another offering from Off Grid Knives. This is the Sea Dog version 2. This one is on loan from Peter. You guys know him as a Therapeutic Edge. Super cool dude. If you guys aren't following him, and if you're following me, I'm sure you're following him, go give him a look-see. He does awesome reviews. He's a fantastic human being, and he's become quite the friend in this community to me. Anyhow, let's get into this. This is, again, the Off Grid Knives Sea Dog version 2. G10 scales. This is a tip-up right or left-hand carry. Flipper tab deployment. Let's open this guy up. The action is incredible. Detent is great. This thing just snaps out, as I'm sure you can hear. It has a loud thwack when it opens. I absolutely love that. We've got this great reverse Tonto style blade with this beautiful belly. This thing does come down to a pretty decent edge. Razor sharp. This one is sporting AUS 8 steel. This is the blacked out version. Obviously, as you can see, blade, handles, scales, hardware, everything but the glass breaker is blacked out. The short deep carry pocket clip on these are just fantastic. In and out of pocket with ease. Out of all the folding knives from Off Grid Knives, I think I've handled every single one that isn't assisted, other than the really small one that they have, and I'm sorry I can't remember what it's called, the Little Fat Boy or Little Boy, I think. Every single one has just blown me away. They've been fantastic. Ergos on this. Feels good in hand. As you can see, I can get 4 full fingers in my extra large size hands. No real hot spots. The only thing that digs into me a little bit when I'm in standard grip is the pocket clip, but just barely. You can choke up using the, I heard Big Red say this the other day, the trigger method, like you're grabbing this like a trigger. That's a really good way to describe that. The jimping is right where it needs to be. It feels great. This thing is a slicer. Just an outstanding job. This one does not have any sort of skeletonizing on the scales, so it is a bit heavy, which for me doesn't bother me. The glass breaker on this one is just your standard typical glass breaker. It's not huge. I really don't even notice it there. In pocket, in use. Yeah. This one, just like most of them, does have a lock to keep the lock bar from coming back over. I don't use that. I can't stand that. But function-wise, you don't feel it. Not an issue. So for you guys that like to lock that in place and use your folder like a fixed blade, I guess that's a added bonus. Yeah. Let's get some measurements on this guy. We're going to have an overall length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. If you count the glass breaker, we're at 8 1/4. Blade length is going to be 1, 2, 3.5 inches on 3 1/4 with 3 1/4 inches of cutting edge. This G10 is textured and milled with this cross hatch pattern, or cross cut, almost like a saw cut pattern. It provides excellent grip and traction without being aggressive to where it's chewing up your skin. Just a fantastic job. Let's get a weight on this guy. This one is a bit heavy. I'm guessing probably 6.5, maybe 7 ounces. Let's take a look. We are at 6.48 ounces. What do you guys think? Man, can you just listen to that? If that type of noise doesn't make you happy, then something's wrong with you. Anyhow, that's all I have for today, folks. This has been the Off-Grid Knives Sea Dog version 2. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment because I love the feedback. And until next time, take care.